Well guys, we got a beautiful camp spot here. I have been here before. The last time that I came, I was with a few friends. It actually snowed on us. It does get quite a bit colder up here. I think we're sitting right about 5,500 feet, something like that, maybe 6,000. So we are quite a ways up here. I'm gonna go around right now. I gotta scramble and try and find some firewood, and I gotta set up the tent and all that good stuff. But I'll bring you guys back as we go. I fired up the stove, rolled out the bed, so Marley's got a nice warm place to kind of hang out. And I got a fire started out here. It's 33 degrees out here, and so it is quite cold, and it's going to get much colder tonight. That was one reason I brought this tent with the stove. I knew it was going to be. I had to go quite a ways to get wood. I was able to find a few fell trees that I could salvage some limbs off of, and so I dragged those back. I got plenty of wood for the stove, and I got a little bit for the campfire. So I'm going to pull some stuff out of the Jeep. We're going to do some cooking, and we'll make some coffee. So for our menu tonight, we are having breakfast. We're going to have breakfast for dinner, one of my favorites. Well guys, I got bacon, I got eggs, and I got steak. What a breakfast. And of course, little Marley gets her bacon. You want your bacon? Oh. You want another piece? There you go. I'm dying for the steak. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Medium. Had a fantastic dinner, and since then it feels like it's dropped to like 10 degrees. I'm just about done out here. It's brutally cold. I think I'm gonna move in with Marley. I think she's got it right. We're gonna relax for a little bit, and then we'll get up bright and early, and we'll make some coffee, and I might cook something for breakfast. But we will see you guys in the morning. What we're sitting at right now is an old homestead that was put together in sometime the early 1900s. Now, this was an incredible place to really settle because it's so desolate. There's very little water, and they actually did try to grow wheat here. Matter of fact, you can still see some of the equipment that they've left over. This place was incredibly hot during the summer with temperatures up over 110 degrees. And a matter of fact, some of those ranch hands that had gone off to war and they were having a difficult time, they really thought back as to what it was like here, and it was an extreme hardship for a lot of these guys that were living out here. And during the heat of the summer, it was not uncommon for them to strip down and get into the water troughs that they had here for the cattle. And so that's just one of few stories that I've heard. There's very little information on this particular building, but I know that it became abandoned sometime in the middle of the 20th century, and it was really due to lack of water, and the summer heat out here was near unbearable. And so I can't imagine, living out here. And then on top of that, if you needed any kind of supplies or anything like that, you're going to have to travel a good couple days into town. And so that made it really difficult for them to sustain themselves. Now in the late 1800s is when this place really started to become farmed. And it wasn't until around 1912 that they started mechanizing a lot of the equipment. and you can see an old piece of equipment here that was left over. And I gotta tell you, I've looked at this and it's just an incredible piece of machinery, and you really think about what it took to run one of those. Just an enormous amount of workforce to even get one of these machines out here, because we're literally in the middle of nowhere. It took us a good half day just to get out to this particular location. And you know, machines like this made it a lot easier, made things go a lot faster, but with the lack of water, it became almost impossible for these guys to grow anything and really sustain themselves in these homesteads. Well guys, I had a beautiful time. It was definitely nice getting out here for a couple days and being able to tour this area. You guys can see just how unique the weather system is here. You know, we've got rain, we got snow on the higher elevations, and then you come down here and it's close to 100 degrees. And so it's a very, very strange area, very beautiful, a lot to visit, a lot to explore. We will be back here. I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you have any questions on the gear, you know, leave me a comment and I'll try to get back to you. I'll try to leave some links in the description for you guys. But we had a lot of fun, and I appreciate all the support, and we'll talk to you soon.